Welcome back, everyone, to Three Dorks Plays.
Sorry we didn't have an episode on Monday, guys. We just don't give a shit about you.
No, it really happens. We just kind of didn't have a lot of time to properly schedule it.
Yeah.
It was a pretty packed weekend for us.
Yeah.
Big treasure. Treasure.
Oh no.
Treasure. How could you betray me? That's a
big boy. It's a blue boy.
Remember when this guy was a boss?
Yeah.
No, I want to get up on it.
You gotta touch the booty.
I'm trying to, but he's like, nah. Booty is off limits.
So, are you saying the behemoth is you?
Yes.
How's everybody doing? How's your family day? You know? Is it good? Hope it was good. Nobody's gonna comment on this. I don't know why I'm talking to them.
They have Family Day in America? Or is that just a Canada thing?
I think it's a Canada thing, but I'm not sure. Because we are Canadian.
Canadian?
Yes.
Mix between Canadian and Cajun?
No, we're just Canadian.
We're spicy Canadians?
Yes, we are spicy Canadians. It's a big boy.
This has less health than the other ones.
Yes. That is convenient. I love that. This should help. Just points his thing in the air and then he's like, good to go.
What if healing's all in his head and he's just thinking he's healing it himself? He finds some flowers and throws them over his head.
Oof, he's got some positive thinking.
Judging by later games in the series, that's really all Sora's got.
See, Sora's actually deeply, deeply depressed, but like, the therapy that he goes through.
Oh my god, I actually dodged that attack. I'm impressed with myself considering every time I eat shit whenever he rains lightning.
Ornar.
Ornar?
Hey. Get them HP bubbles, baby.
I can't believe the treasure chest betrayed me like that. I'm gonna have trust issues with treasure chests from now on.
It's understandable and very fair. What?
Just post-traumatic stress from treasure.
Ornar.
The light bulb butt plugs you called them?
It's a butt plug, yeah. It looks like a butt plug.
And that has that fluorescent tubing or whatever in the middle.
What if it's like a glow-in-the-dark butt plug?
That sounds more concerning than anything.
I mean, probably, but like, there's some weird shit out there. There are dildos that look like fists.
Yeah, there's some
Fisting is
weird.
a thing.
There's just some weird shit out there.
Yeah. Yeah, these are in fact feathered butt plugs.
Never underestimate someone who is.
Extremely horny.
Yeah. Stop guarding and just take your lumps. Get back here. God, there's one more. I thought we were almost done. This is Kingdom Hearts. You're never almost done.
No, when you think you're almost done, you're not. Ever.
No. Treasure.
I would have laughed if that one betrayed you.
I'm sure they're all going to betray me on some level.
Yeah.
That one betrayed me. Ah, more of these things. I wish you just hit them hard enough they'd get out of their, like, guarded state, but no. It's like, no, my wings are too strong.
Okay, y'all. So, some fun fact for you. You've all probably watched Arthur, or at least heard of it. I mean, like, that's the hope, anyway.
Yeah, I remember watching it when I was younger. I don't remember much about it other than that, but...
Oh, it was my fucking favorite shit when I was a kid. Like, I loved Arthur so much. So, Arthur, unfortunately, came to an end yesterday after 25 years, which is absurd.
Is it 25
like,
years, 25 seasons? I've seen both.
25 years. Yeah.
God, I feel old.
Yeah. But, like, so it came to an end yesterday with an episode that they titled Growing Up, and it featured all of the characters as grown-ups. So Arthur became I think like a graphic artist or something, and he was working on, like, a graphic novel, or that the first one was titled after the very first episode of Arthur.
Does that mean Arthur is the author of Arthur?
Yes.
That makes it the whole series now just in medias res.
Yep. But I don't know. But so he was that. Buster became a teacher. Francine was like she started like a sneaker company or something.
Okay.
Muffy was running for mayor. And I literally always forget his name, but like I think he was called like Alan or something, but he was called they called him like the Brain or something.
Okay.
Was like working at his family's shop, and then Binky became like a weatherman. And you wanna know what fucking DW grew up to be, guys? Notorious Tattletale DW. You wanna know what she grew up to be?
What?
A fucking cop. Like, of course. Of course the fucking narc grew up to be a cop.
I mean, did you expect anything else?
No. I find that so fucking funny. That it's like, that's what they chose for her.
I'm more just kind of amused that, like, these characters after 25 years are still relevant. Well, mostly because of memes, but they're still relevant.
Yeah, but it's really neat how stuff like that works, though, right? Because, like, there's so much, like, culturally, that it's like, you don't think that it would still be a big deal today. But it's like, look at, like, My Little Pony, for example. Like, that was big when we were kids.
The difference is, though, with, like, My Little Pony and Transformers and those kind of things, is that they're not a continuing series. They're done in their own. The shows are separate from each other. Arthur is one long story.
But, yeah, you know what I mean, though. It's like, you wouldn't think that stuff like that would have cultural relevance still, like, today. But it's been going on for so long. Even stuff like fucking, like, Rugrats is, like...
Is that still going?
I don't know.
No, I don't think
but
it
it's like,
is.
I still hear people talk about it and stuff. And, like, it's just neat. I like the way that society does things.
I don't think Rugrats is relevant anymore, because I know they tried... They did a show called All Grown Up, which was the Rugrats cast as teenagers.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. So they definitely tried to move on with the Rugrats characters.
But, like, you get what I'm trying to say, right? It's like, there's so much stuff, like, from when we were kids that still has, like, some kind of relevance today and stuff. And it's just really neat.
Because part of it is because the people that grew up with them are now the ones in charge of those shows.
Well, it's like, they're the ones in charge of it, and then they're also having kids now. So, like...
How does Goofy have more HP than I do?
Because of butts.
I already beat one of you.
You gotta poke him in the butthole just a little bit harder.
I gotta poke him in the head a little bit harder. No, don't do that again.
I really feel like he shouldn't be able to hit you while you're up there.
the eldritch creature that is Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question I don't know if you've asked him yet. Donald or Daffy?
Oh god. I think Daffy Duck is funnier. But also, at least there's no fucking Nazi cartoons of Daffy Duck.
That's true, but I remember someone bringing up like that was intended as like a satire of Nazi.
Well, it was, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like dressing one of your, like, it's like one of Disney's, like, banned cartoons now. Like, you can't find that shit fucking anywhere. Because Disney is trying so hard to erase the fact that they put fucking Donald Duck in Nazi clothes.
Which I think it's stupid. Like,
no, I absolutely agree. Like, you shouldn't be fucking trying to erase that shit. Just, like, maybe, like, do what a lot of people are doing with, like, movies, like, old racist movies now, and put maybe, like, a content warning or something, and say, like, you know, hey, this was meant as, like, a... I mean, I don't think it was a good decision to make a quote-unquote satire of fucking Nazi shit, but...
Well, you also have to remember when it was made. It was made during the Second World War.
So it was even less of a good decision.
I mean, it was propaganda for the Allied forces. I'm not saying it was a good decision. I'm just saying, like, in the time it was made, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know.
I know, it's just that without the context of that, it is basically just Nazi Donald.
Yeah.
As opposed to Nazi, or Donald having a nightmare that he's a Nazi, to be more propaganda for the U.S. and English.
Yeah, like the Allies.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Daffy Duck solidly for the fact that they didn't fucking put him in Nazi shit.
That's
and
fair.
like, I know it was Donald having a nightmare that he was a Nazi, but still.
That's completely fair.
I had to write a paper on that actually in high school.
What, Nazi Donald?
Well, like, my teacher somehow had a copy of, like, the thing, and we had to, like, watch it and do, like, a report on it as, like, a thing on propaganda. But, like, I just, like, I can't get the fucking image of Donald Duck fucking Zeke Heiling out of my head.
That's fair.
So, like, ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I've overall been more of a Looney Tunes fan than...
Like, I used to like some of the Mickey stuff as a kid. Like, I really liked Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I liked, like, Once Upon a Christmas and stuff.
Sorry, what are you doing?
But yeah, I think I was... Actually, I don't even know if I was overly into Looney Tunes either. Like, I used to watch it, but I don't know whether it was, like, a favorite thing of mine. I think I was actually more of a Winnie the Pooh supremacist.
Winnie the Pooh supremacist?
Yes.
Okay, Sora, can you go this way? Thank you.
But
I don't know, it's weird. Like, when it comes to Disney movies, I think... Like, when it comes to movies, Disney has done a much better job.
oh, absolutely.
But I think for the individual cartoons, that Looney Tunes has always had a leg up. Like, if I had to choose, like, based on a cartoon series, Bugs Bunny is way better than Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God, yeah. I think there's also too much, like... Or, I don't... Like, not, like, too much, but, like, you'll understand what I'm getting at. I think with, like, Mickey Mouse, it's been almost too tainted by the fact that Disney is trying so fucking hard to take over, like, the entire entertainment space.
Yeah.
And, like... Yeah, you know what? Disney had some fucking fire cartoons back in the day with, you know...
I came from this way.
like short cartoons, you know, there's no denying that Mickey's Christmas Carol was fucking great. And, like, Once Upon a Christmas was really great. And, like, we cannot deny the undeniable fucking appeal of, like, the Goofy movie. But, like, that's also a movie. And, like, in terms of shorter cartoons, you're absolutely right in that, like, Looney Tunes had way more of a kind of stranglehold on that space.
Yeah. I also think they developed, or at least for the cartoons, not the movies, they developed more memorable characters.
Yeah.
Because, like, who really remembers Horace, or who really remembers Matilda, or is her name Matilda? I don't remember. It was a cow lady.
I have no fucking idea.
Like, you might remember Chip and Dale from, like, Rescue Rangers or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, they don't have a legacy of, like, really memorable cartoons.
No.
Like, you remember Baloo from The Jungle Book, not from, what was that fucking TV series he had?
I have no idea.
I don't remember what it's called.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Just a sign that it was not good.
Yeah. But yeah, they definitely had... Disney still has, like, so much of the space, like, the entertainment space, just because of their movies and not because of their, like, cartoon shows. Though I would say it's a little bit different now that they're doing stuff with, like, Disney Plus and everything.
Well, yeah, but
that's all live action stuff too, and they're like live action. The way they've been doing it anyway is a little bit more of a cinematic format than.
Yeah, but there's also the simple fact that there isn't Donald. There isn't like the Merry Melodies is still like the Looney Tunes are still going, but they're not nearly as fondly remembered now as they were back in the 50s.
Yeah.
Because they have like 1 or 2 shows going on, and they just kind of lose the edge of what made all these characters so memorable.
Oh, is this the Chernabog? No, it's not Chernabog. Have we done Chernabog already?
No, it leads to Chernabog. But you know what else it leads to?
The next episode of Three Dorks Plays.
Of course.